All right, so look, message for the day here on AAA Performance. And before I get into the message of the day, I got to address the fact that I'm wearing the same outfit that I was wearing yesterday, and my hair is looking like a mess. It's because, honestly, I have bedhead and I haven't been sleeping. Haven't even been sleeping. It's just been like non-stop, as you may be able to tell. So fortunately, I've been in a good enough position to be able to take a nap for a couple hours in the morning, which has been really nice. But besides that, it's just been go 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 to get the results that we're after as a whole, to shift the automotive industry as a whole. Radical results call for radical actions, and so this is me simply paying the price. That's why you see what you see here today. Now, look, message of the day, okay, is when something doesn't work, when something doesn't go through with the results that you were hoping for, that shouldn't be a sign to back off. That should just simply be a sign to reevaluate, and then, trust me, take this in. Reevaluate and do it bigger, okay? If it doesn't work, take a step back, reevaluate, and do it bigger, okay? I'm saying, like, when I say take a step back, I'm not saying stop trying. I'm not saying do it smaller. You're aiming too high. No. I'm saying take a step back and overlook everything that you just did. Take all the value from it. Every single little lesson, every single little thing that you find room for improvement in. Take all of that, reevaluate, reconstruct, and go in and do it bigger, okay? So April 15th, I have to share with you guys, what's up on my end, because of course this is me sharing the process through struggles, right? So I have the business, and I'm doing a quick little recap here in case you didn't watch yesterday's video in the same outfit. I don't know if you could tell I'm hard on myself, but fashion's important. But regardless, you guys, well, representation is important. But anyways, look, yesterday I was truthfully struggling, but going through the struggles to keep my building for the business. And to do that, I had to somehow find a way to close a deal worth $2,000 within essentially like a handful of hours, okay? I didn't have much time, didn't know where the money was coming from, and if I didn't get that money, the building was going to be closing down, okay? I wouldn't be able to open the doors and publicly open the business, the shop. So I took some steps that were a little bit outside of my comfort zone. However, they were definitely aligned with the highest purpose of this movement, and with my highest intent for other people. And guys, I didn't get the money, not on time, okay? I made some phone calls, and I made a lot of progress. However, I didn't get the $2,000 payment come through, and I wasn't able to send it to the person who actually owns the building. This is for more than just rent. It might seem like it's just rent, but it's more than just rent. So we have deeper agreements. So I wasn't able to financially fulfill the agreements to keep the building. Now, instead of looking down, instead of playing it smaller, instead of backing out, what I'm doing currently as I hop on this video, what I'm doing here is reevaluating. Okay, I'm breaking down what I just went through, the phone calls and all the advice I got, and all the areas where I'm like, oh, I could have done it like this, I could have done it like that. I'm taking all of those things, okay, and I'm reconstructing, okay? So I'm reevaluating, and then I'm reconstructing, and then I'm taking those two things and I'm doing it bigger, okay? So look, what was I trying to do? I was trying to close $2,000. I don't want to write on this notebook because it's brand new, but look, I was working to close $2,000 in, let's say 2 hours, okay? 2 hours. So, I don't know if you guys can see, but look, X, didn't work, okay? It didn't happen. So what's next? I can find a way. That was for like 1 month, right? That was just to keep the shop running for the month of April. Following April, we have another system in place, a financial system in place to have it self-sustaining. But, for the month of April, $2,000, 2 hours, didn't work out, didn't get it. Now, looking at the remainder of the year, from April until December, that gives us 9 months. So if I'm to take $2,000, okay, and I times that by, let's just say 10 months, just for an extra little bit of, cash here, we're talking about $20,000. $20,000. So because I wasn't able to make the payment on time yesterday, instead of just going to give them the keys, I'm going to go to give them the keys and I'm going to say, hey, you can take these, or you can see if I can get the results of bringing you $20,000 to acquire the building for the rest of the year. Screw all this month-to-month shit. Let me just pay up front, you know? And if he wants to take a chance with that, he could take a chance with that, you know? But now when I'm making phone calls to, you know, investors or sponsors, I'm not asking for $2,000 anymore. I've now changed my ways to make a request for $20,000, okay? However, what's also changed is the payout, okay? So a $20,000 investment has a far greater payout than a $2,000 investment, you know? And it's wild because to get the results, whether it's $2,000 or $20,000, the same action has to be taken, which is a presentation to somebody, which is an inclination for somebody. You want to have somebody feel inclined to invest in you or in your movement, right? Or at least in me and my business. So same steps are going to have to be taken, but now I can change a little bit because I'm like, wait, I can do this bigger. Something that I had realized after a phone call of getting, you know, denied or rejected for a sponsor, what I had realized is that I didn't have a strong enough payout structure set up, okay? You know, because I was trying to make it a mutual agreement. So I pretty much saying, you know, we'll tailor the return on your investment to what it is you want. But I realized that when talking so instantaneously, like saying, hey, by the end of this phone call, like, let's have a transaction of $2,000 or $20,000 completed, like, you know, when it's so direct, you can't have any sort of floaty indecision, uncertainty. No. You need to like come in straight and sharp, right? And so that's something that I picked up, and that's something that I learned. And I wouldn't have got it, honestly, if I didn't make that call, which I got rejected on, you know? So it's like, it was a major success, that call, even though $2,000 didn't come in from it. But you see, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to show you that because I got a no for $2,000, and I decided to take that no and reevaluate what led me there and reconstruct my ways so I don't end up there again, I'm now outreaching to, you know, some other parties for $20,000. So a $2,000 no has led me to orienting myself or putting myself in a position to go out and actually work for a $20,000 yes. You see? So when something doesn't work, find a way to do it bigger and better. If something doesn't work, find a way to do it bigger and better, okay? That is April 15th. You know, we're working to have the shop open in public by the 22nd of April. Let's get it done, right? And whatever it is that you're doing and you're working towards and, you know, you're struggling through, just know every single hardship, every single challenge, every single obstacle is there for you to find ways to elevate yourself farther, faster, okay? Trust trust your process, okay? And take everything from everything, okay? What I'm saying is, like, take all the positives from pretty much every situation that you get, okay? In positives, I know I'm going on and on and on here, but look, positives sometimes disguise themselves as a negative, you know? But if you're in a place mentally that is strong enough to look past, you know, the surface or what it seems like, you will gain such strong progressive value for yourself or for your movements, okay? So that being said, let's see what comes from this next day and, you know, today, and the results of these actions that I'm now taking. $2,000 to $20,000. Bigger and better.